Hello, my name is Kurt Brown, also known as Saint Rambone. I have a website at Mobile Audit Club. I'm not going to say that I love everything the skinheads do, because I'm part American Indian. I might be part Jew. One thing I am as a human being is sick of being kicked around by the shit that rules the government in the United States. Here in Mobile, Alabama, my native city, the regime follows me to my home and abuses me when I try to act as a reporter in my government in Mobile, Alabama. I have a degree in journalism, a degree in accounting. The regime in power has no respect for our people. When I say our people, I'm talking about the common Americans. Many of us died side by side in Vietnam for those bastards who rule the United States now. They rule the international regime. We're expecting a war in the coming year. We know the elections are frauds. We're calling for a cessation and boycott of all Mardi Gras in Lower Alabama and in New Orleans. I'm asking for all the common to do this. Not just the skinheads, not just the blacks, or not just the Black Panthers or whoever is out there. Like I said, we're the common. We were kicked by the regime in power. We should hold each other and raise each other up. Try to get our educations, try to get our money from our homeland. The regime in power has been stealing oil out of Mobile Bay in Alabama. They sold the people gas contracts. They treat us like idiots. If they are attacked and destroyed, we applaud that. We want a new regime. We want a regime of the veterans of the United States of America and those independent people who are not part of the multi-million-dollar aristocrats who step all over us. We are the poor 83%. I encourage you skinheads to stand next to some of these more people with more melatonin in their skin. It doesn't matter about race anymore. Never did matter. Find yourself a beautiful woman that you like, slightly variation, you'll be less inbred. But let's do something about this regime in power. Let's applaud their destruction. They've taken over Iraq. They've taken over Kuwait. They've taken Palestine. They have taken everything they can. Now they want to take Iran. In the event of a war with Iran, I'm hoping we'll see a rise up in the United States to attack the regime in power here in the United States and get them off our shores. If they want to have Iran, let them have Iran. But get those bastards out of America. This is Kurt Brown, Saint Rambone, saying get yourself an education. Don't do their dope and cigarettes. They do that to trick you. They do that to take your money to use you. You do not realize the kind of animals that rule this government. I worked as a bank examiner in the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation in California. That's a federal agency. A regional director had been killed in his office and labeled suicide. When I went to work there about 10 years later, there was a man working there that I could have swore he was a mob boss. I saw money laundering. We are in a technological war. Just because you see a group of people or people in an area, that does not necessarily mean they're there. You can be deluded, that can also be an illusion or a delusion. You can also be inside of something that through technology, you can be seeing people there. Anything you can imagine that's possible to do with modern technology. We've lost this country. God damn the regime. If they inject you, you have my permission to blow their fucking brains out. God damn the regime. More power to you, my friend. This is Kurt Brown, Saint Rambone, Mobile Audit Club, saying don't serve the regime in power, don't trust the government, and separate yourself as far as you can from those assholes.